everyone, it's Shelby here. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you all are having a great day. In today's video I have another unboxing video for you, and I think this is going to be my first like romance box unboxing that I've done on my channel. I've done like some fairy loot unboxings, but I'm probably not going to be doing too many of those because I'm like, I don't really read that genre as much as I used to. I primarily read romance, so I got the Dangerous Romance Club box, so I thought I would start unboxing that for you. So I have this huge box next to me. I ended up getting their largest tier that you could get. This is the box sitting next to me that I'm going to be unboxing. It's pretty big and it's also very heavy, so we got a lot of stuff to get through because I'm sure this box is probably stuffed full of stuff. Yeah, so the Dangerous Romance Club currently, well, it did have like 3 different tiers that you could do. It's a quarterly romance book subscription box. This is the Luxe, which is, like I said, the highest tier. But I did receive an email like a few days ago that they are no longer going to be having like their different tiers. It will just be the standard like basic box from now on. I think it had something to do, I don't know if it was like shipping costs, I don't remember, I have to look at the email again, but they won't be doing that anymore. But if you are interested, after I unbox this one, if you're interested in it, they do have like in their shop like a one-time purchase for the summer month or the summer like quarter of those other tiers. So I just wanted to run through those real quickly. So the standard box, which is now what all the boxes are going to be going to, is $49.99 each quarter, so 4 times a year, and it has, they guarantee that you'll get at least 2 paperbacks and then various other like bookish type goodies. Then there's the grand box, which is the next tier up, which is $99.99, and you get guaranteed 5 paperback books in that box, and then again various goodies. And then the Luxe one that I'm going to be opening is a huge one. It's $249.99, and it is guaranteed at least 10 paperbacks and then various goodies. So like I said, you won't be able to get the grand or the Luxe boxes anymore. You can get the summer edition of this in there for like a one-time purchase until, I'm sure, until their boxes like sell out. And then otherwise, like I said, from now on out, each of their, for the subscription anyway, it's just going to be the standard box. Yeah, so this one, pretty expensive, like 250 bucks. But my birthday is in summer, and I basically just got this to like treat myself because I wanted it. So let's get into unboxing this huge thing. Any of you other like bookish people who like to order books online or like subscription boxes online, do you ever like feel sorry for your mail carrier and just be like, I bet that person doesn't like me because I'm constantly ordering like the heaviest boxes because I'm always ordering like books or something else that's heavy or in that nature. So I just like, I feel bad sometimes. But okay, so the first thing I see is just all kinds of like pink, like crinkly stuff, which is gonna be a mess. I'm trying to clean up off of my floor because otherwise like I have to pull out like most of it to get to the stuff inside. But the first thing I see is a bag. Ooh, and this is like a really nice bag. So it's like a gray bag and it has like a stack of books on it, and it says emotional baggage. That's funny. And this, oh, this looks like it's like a travel bag. Like it's like a duffel bag maybe. Like it's a pretty good, like this is like the bottom of it. Let's see. It's like a pretty good size bag. This feels really nice, like good quality. I'll open the straps and like Ooh, and then it's got this like extra strap so that you can like have it like on your shoulder, which is nice. There's one pocket on the inside. I tend to prefer my duffel bags with more pockets on the inside, but that's okay because this is really nice. And then it has this like extra strap on the back, so if you're like putting it on like wheeled luggage, you can hook it on there. So this is like super nice. Like I said, this is a really good quality too, and this is huge. You probably, I'm going to just go ahead and assume you probably won't be getting this in the lower tiers, but I don't know, maybe you do. So that's really cool, and that I actually would probably use. So that's my only problem with a lot of like subscription services with like boxes. If it comes with like extra like goodies besides the books, a lot of times I like don't use all the extra stuff. Like it just gets thrown away because, or it gets accumulates on like my shelves or on tables, and I just don't use it. So the next one, it's like this pink thing, and it says laundry pouch for like travel maybe. So maybe this can kind of go with like the duffel bag. I'm not really sure. Let me see. Oh, cool. So it's just a bunch of different like pouches to help like organize like your suitcase. So there's like this big one that you can put stuff in, and then it just kind of goes down. So then there's this next one, which is a little bit smaller, and then it's got these two bags, which I tend to like using. Yeah, so laundry pouch, that's what I usually end up using these type of bags for, is for like laundry, or especially like if I'm traveling somewhere where I have like a swimsuit and I'm like at the beach or in a pool and I'm getting wet and I've got like wet yucky type stuff. I think that's good for this. And I bet you could use this huge pouch too that all the other ones come in. So that's kind of cool. Oh, and it had another one that I dropped on the floor. So another little smaller one. Neat. I think this would be really good if you're a mama like me. You've got kiddos at home and you like go traveling or whatnot. I think this would be really good for organizing with traveling with kids. So that's really cool. And then it looks like there's like a bunch of like snacks in here. So there's oven baked parm crisp pizza flavor. I'll have to try these. So I do like Parmesan crisp, and if it's pizza, like, oh, that sounds pretty good. And then there's some cookies. So lemon sugar cookies, yum, from Little Red Kitchen Bake Shop. That's yummy. And then we have, ooh, I love these. So Off the Eaten Path, these are veggie crisps, and this is the rice, peas, and black beans version. I am so addicted to these. I love these so much. They're so good. This one, and then they have like I think like a sweet potato one. And then they have another one that I can't remember, but these are like so addicting. I will buy if I can find them, because I can't always find them at my grocery store, but if I can find them, I get them in like the really big bags, and I can seriously eat like the whole bag in one sitting, which is really bad and I shouldn't do that, but still. And then I've got, so this thing is like wrapped up, which feels like a mug of some kind. Yeah, so, ooh, it's a quote from Jane Eyre. So it says, "I am no bird and no net ensnares me." And then it's got this really pretty bird with like flowers kind of like design on that. That's really pretty. I like that. And I really like Jane Eyre. It's one of my favorite classics. And then we've got another thing that's like in a wrapped up, whatever. Might be, I'm guessing, a candle? Yeah. It says, "This is my reading candle." And it is grapefruit and mint. I'm not sure That sounds like an odd combination. Ooh, but I do like that. It almost reminds me, like, it smells really, like, very relaxing. Like, almost like a spa type scent. So that's nice. I think I'm gonna try to do all the goodies because all the books are like stacked on one side and there's still a bunch of goodies in here. So I think I'm gonna try to get through all the goodies first and then go into the books. So then we just have something in a pouch that says Dangerous Romance Club. Open the pouch up. It's like a, oh, maybe this is for like traveling too. I was like, what the heck is this supposed to be? So it's like, I think this is like a travel pillow so that you can like, you know, put it around your neck so you can like sleep while you're traveling. And it looks like you just like squeeze this and it like airs it up for you, or like helps air it up maybe. Well, there's another flow thing there. I think that's how it works. I could be wrong, but that's kind of cool. I do like that it like squeezes down to a smaller form because I have a travel pillow, but it's really nice and squishy, but I usually end up having, if I'm traveling with it, I usually have to like have it on the outside of like my thing because it takes up so much space in my luggage. So this would be nice since it can like fold down to a lot smaller, a lot better for travel. Then, oh, I think I saw spoilers about this one online. So this is a Rubik's Cube, but it has a bunch of like covers, like book cover, like romance book covers. So there's Birthday Girl, which I like, Fable and Happiness by Pepper Winters, Mafia Bride by C.D. Reese, Twist Me, Anna Zares. Then we've got Wild Rebel, Lauren Page, and then Love Unexpected by Kiwi Tyler. I think that's all of them. Yeah, that's all of them, which is really cool. I will probably just leave this how it is because if I try to mess with it, it will never go back to how it's supposed to be because I have never been able to figure out how to get Rubik's Cubes solved. That's just not me. And then we've got something, another little pouch, something, ooh, like playing cards. This is My Gnome on the Roam. Okay, so it says, in this On the Roam deck, you will find lots of ideas for adventures to make your travels more fun. Just throw this pack into your bag or pocket. And then, oh, and I guess it's got adventure locations. So I guess if you're like wanting to like travel and go on an adventure, but you don't know where to go and you're just like, hey, let's play this. And whatever the card says, that's where we're gonna go. So I guess if it's a blue card, it's airport. So you're gonna be flying somewhere. Orange, hotels. Green, road trips. Tan, museums. And brown, campground. Or maybe it's like, I don't know. Let me, if I can figure out how to open this thing. Oh, so these are like different cards. So if you're at those locations, these are some things of like things you can do there. So like blue, let me find one. Like one of the blue cards. So if you're at an airport, you can have a walking race. See who can get to the gate with the most steps. Use your step counter to measure. So it's just other like little fun games to play at these types of locations. Like if you're traveling to kind of like make it more fun, I guess. So that's kind of neat. This would be really fun to, again, to keep, like if I were going to be traveling with my daughter, wouldn't work now because she's only 1, so I don't think she would get it. But anyway, like if you're going to be traveling with kids, this I think would be a great idea to like entertain them like while you're at like at an airport where it's super boring and you're just sitting there waiting for your flight, or in a hotel, or just different things like that. So I think that's really neat. I'm definitely seeing a like travel type theme with this box, which is kind of cool. I like that they're like really like sticking to that theme. And then, oh, again, travel. So there's like a luggage tag, and it says emotional baggage with a little like book stack next to it. And then it's got, you know, your information you put on your luggage, so if it gets lost. And then, oh, and then it's got a like car charger for your phone. And it's got the Dangerous Romance Club little like logo on it, which is good. I'm always needing these, which would be cool if you're like traveling, like if you're going somewhere and then like flying somewhere and then you have like a rental car, maybe just like keeping this like within, like you have a set like travel things, like a bag for traveling. You keep that in like that bag to go on traveling. This is a tea towel, I think. Oh, that's cool. It's a Mr. Rogers tea towel. So it says, Mr. Rogers did not adequately prepare me for the people in my neighborhood. Ain't that the truth? And it's just in like a typewriter type font, and it's just like a little tea towel. And then, oh, again, for traveling, so this little like pouch, which it's got this like cardboard thing in it, but it's got like the Dangerous Romance Club logo, but then it's got little tiny like bottles for traveling, since, you know, you can't have so many ounces and it has to fit in like this kind of size bag. But yeah, so this will have the like ounces for liquid type amounts if you are air traveling. Okay, we just have like a couple things left, and then I think all that's left are like books. So there is a pencil set. So it says it's the Bookworm Pencil Set. And it just has little like quotes on the side of the pencil. So like, to be read, just one more chapter, I'd rather be reading, book hangover, stop and smell the books, and page 1. And then there's a few that I can't see. Cool. And then there is this notebook that has all the little like pink crinkly stuff all in it, which is the same Jane Eyre quote. So this is a nice notebook. I'm always using notebooks, especially this size too, because I can just like set this on my nightstand, and if I have like an idea about something, or I'm like, oh, I need to remember that before, like if I'm laying in bed about ready to go to bed, I just like, so nice to have this by my bedside to like write down things so I don't forget them. And then I guess, oh, there is like promotional cards, I'm assuming, for, they gave me 2 for Lessons in Sin by Pam Godwin, which I have read and I did very much enjoy it. And then there's like some bookmarks. So there's a Sky Warren, I think it's for Private Property bookmark. Then there's Mafia Bride by C.D. Reese, bookmark for that book. And then The Wild by Kay Webster. I really like that. I don't think the covers that I've seen look like that, but I like that book, or that cover, I mean. And then there is, it says this like itty bitty like little book. It says, I hope you find me the love poems of Craigslist missed connections. Oh boy. So it's just a little book of like little kind of like poems, I guess. I think these could be entertaining. Okay, I think all that's left are the books, and there's a bunch. So there's this one, Your Soul is a River by Nikita Gill. Oh, I think this is poetry. So another like poetry book. Okay, I'm not the biggest fan of poetry. It's fine. I just usually don't gravitate towards it, but I like this cover. It's really cool. And I think I would assume the rest of these are like books. So Mafia Bride by C.D. Reese, which is one of the Bookmarks, which is cool. I haven't ever read a C.D. Reese, so I would be interested in that. Ooh, I'm like running out of room around me for all this stuff. Then we have Bad Boy Blues by Saffron A. Kent. So I have not read this one yet, and I'm really excited to, because I've read 2 or 3 other Saffron A. Kent books, and I've really enjoyed them, and I'm gonna read more of her, so I'm pretty excited about this one. And all of her books are pretty chunky, so that's really cool. Ooh, and I read this one. So Filthy by Serena Ackroyd. I think this is in like a book club pick that I read, and I honestly, I didn't really care for this one. I think I gave it like 3 stars. It was fine, but I've heard the rest of the books in this series are like so much better than this one. They're so good, so that's really cool. I'm excited that I got a book that I've actually like read, like, and they're books that I've like heard of. That's my problem with some of the other romance subscription boxes, is that I'll get them and like I won't know any of the authors or any of the books, and I will have like no appeal to read them. I don't know how to say this cover, this title. If I'm reading it, Alito. I'm probably like, this is probably obvious how to say this or what this is, but I'm just like, it's just going over my head. By Xavier Neal. Aleatory. It says on the back, aleatory? I don't know. Never heard of that. Then we have His for a Week, Bought by M. Brown. Interesting. This one's like, feels like more like novella length. Oh, I think I've heard of this one. Then we have Callus Prince by Becker Gray, and this says Hellfire Club Book 2. Oh, it's kind of sad that it's like the second book, because I've never read the first book, but this like cover looks really familiar to me, so. And then we have The Priest by S.R. Jones. There's nothing holy about him. I'm interested in this one because I just really like priest romances. So, oh, and then we have Sky Warren, or Private Property by Sky Warren, excuse me, which was one of the books, or the one of the, oh my gosh, I lost my train of thought. One of the bookmarks was for this one. Oh, and then another one, The Wild by Kay Webster. Like I said, I really like that cover. Like, it looks really cool. And then I think the last book in here is Keenan, which is part of the Dangerous Doms series by Jane Henry, which I have read Jane Henry before. She writes a lot of like mafia type romances, and I've read her, I think she's got 2 series, maybe more, in the like Russian mob or mafia or whatever, and I've read those, and like for the most part enjoyed them. And then this one is like the Irish mob, mafia, whatever. So very cool. So that is everything, and I did get 10 paperbacks, which is what I was promised, and they're not like, some of them are like smaller paperbacks, but then like Filthy and the Bad Boy Blues one are like pretty thick ones, so that's really cool. And there's so much other stuff in here. Yeah, like there's a ton of stuff in here. So, and a lot of it is stuff, while I'm not currently doing a ton of traveling, I do like to travel, so I can definitely see myself using a lot of this like travel gear that was included in this box. I'm very interested in trying some of those treats out, and then otherwise, like I said, a lot of this I will still like see myself using, and a lot of the books I've either heard about, or there's the one book that I read, or there's other books that I like, authors that I'm interested in reading that I haven't read before. So I like that while I like other subscription box where they're trying to promote authors that you may not have heard of, but at the same time, I am not as likely to read those books, unfortunately. While I may, if I do pick them up, I might like them. I don't really know. I just don't usually gravitate towards those. Whereas this, where it includes a lot of books that are more well-known, that I've heard of, I'm more likely to want to read these. So I like that. So yeah, so if you liked what all was in this box, make sure you buy like the one-time version of this Luxe box, or like the lower tiers will have like these items, but not as many of these items. So like if you're interested, I would assume the grand box probably isn't going to have like the duffel bag, maybe not even like the luggage organizer stuff, but I would assume it would probably have most of the rest of this. And then the standard box might have, I don't even know, I would assume like the mug, maybe some of like the little like travel bottles or whatnot. So like I said, make sure if you are interested, buy it, because they're not going to be having these type of boxes anymore. And I'm just assuming that whenever it gets sold out, then that's it. They won't have these anymore. So make sure you hit that up. Otherwise, you know, if you're kind of interested in this, the Dangerous Romance Book Club, like subscription box, I think it's pretty well worth it. I've gotten one of their boxes previously, and most of, like I said, the books I'm usually pretty interested in, and most of the items that are in the box are really well, like high quality items, which I definitely appreciate. So yeah, so that's my video of me unboxing this huge box, and now I have to do all the cleanup, which was not going to be fun, but that's okay. So if you enjoyed watching this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. I appreciate it. And if you want to see more videos from me, maybe some future unboxing videos of other romance type boxes, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can watch those. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next one. Bye guys.